G'day, how's it going? It's your mate, Failbait, coming at you with a Legends 101 video. This one focusing on beginner tips part 2, cards to craft as a beginner. So after doing the story tutorial, you will have a starter mission to craft a card and the reward will be 100 souls. The cards I would recommend crafting are not found in the 500 gold theme decks, and if they are, come in copies of 1 or 2. So this will be a good way to finish off the set. They are useful rares that can be included in most of your decks, and I say rares because you can craft one of them for free as they cost 100 souls and the reward for completing this mission is 100 souls. I will also include one epic at the end as something for you to work towards. But we'll start with the blue rares, and we have Wardcrafter, which is practically in every deck that runs blue as it is a strong 2-drop that offers great utility with the keyword Ward. The next is Sorcerer's Negation, which is strictly for sorcerer decks which are blue-purple, but is a powerful card that can destroy minions outright or silence them into uselessness. Fate Weaver is for specific Prophecy Battle Mage decks that offers strong card draw. So if you are looking to farm the AI with your Battle Mage deck, Fate Weaver is a good addition. Up next we have the red rares, so Raiding Party is good for token decks and aggressive decks, whether it's Crusader or Warrior, while Stoneshard Orc fits into any aggressive deck, primarily to synergize with your Orcs. Archer's Gambit is specific to the Archer class, red-green, but is commonly found in them as it offers the rare lane movement effect as well as useful ping damage for archers, especially when comboed with the lethal keyword. You do get 2 of these in the Parthenax deck, so crafting a 3rd finishes the set. Next we have yellow, and Hive Defender is a powerful guard minion with great stats that fits into any yellow deck, but perhaps best in mid-range. 5th Legion Trainer is strong for Crusader decks for added aggression, while Imperial Reinforcements adds to the amount you get into the starter deck from the tutorial story, while offering good combo options for Crusader token decks as well. Up next we have the purple rares, which include Haunting Spirit, Barrows, Stalker, and Young Mammoth. These cards fit into any purple deck and will benefit any new player as they each have strong stats and useful keywords. So I would definitely recommend crafting any of these 3. The last class is green, and they include the Cliff Racer, which fits into any green deck because of its powerful stats and useful keyword in charge. Murkwater Witch is a useful 2-drop that can manipulate stats for favorable trades, and this will finish off your set after buying one of the pre-made decks. And then we have Black Sap Protector, which is a good card for beginners as it is a minion with strong stats for its cost and has 2 useful keywords in Prophecy and Guard. Now as for those epics, we have the following. For blue, I would recommend Ice Storm as it deals 3 damage to all creatures. It's a great way to control the board if you're choosing to play Mage, Sorcerer, or even Battle Mage, and dealing good damage for you to win the board in the late game. Up next we have Earthbone Spinner, which is a powerful red epic that silences another creature, then deals 1 damage to it. So again, useful ping damage in Archer decks, or a good way to avoid guards in an aggressive warrior deck. The third is Divine Fervor for yellow, which gives friendly creatures +1/+1 stats and is ongoing, so it just makes your creatures even bigger. The purple is Shadowfen Priest, a useful Argonian that silences another creature or destroys an enemy support card, so it gives you quite good utility and versatile options either aggressively or defensively, and crafting 1 will help finish off a set you can get from pre-made decks. And lastly we have the green Leaf Lurker, which destroys a wounded creature, so you also get this in a pre-made deck, so crafting a 2nd one or even a 3rd is very useful in any green deck as it allows you to control the board. So those are the cards I would recommend you crafting as a beginner, with a focus on the rares first, and then if you have souls left over, moving into the epics. And like I said, quite a few of these can be found in the pre-made decks, and as for those pre-made decks, I will be discussing them in part 3. So hopefully this video has been of some use to you. I've been your mate Failbait, and you can find me again in Beginner Tips part 3.